Good morning. Today I'm going to do some more drawings and sketch work. I might have another commission which I can show you. I sort of like had a bit of a depressive moment last night, but I won't go into that. Just felt real down, but I usually do. So yeah, let's get on with some drawing and some artwork. I might actually go in the shed sometime today and do something a bit different, just to break things up a bit. So let's get to it. Yay. So this is a little sketch that I'm working on. It's more demonic and horror based artwork. I'm just interested in the idea of fusing two creatures together, or something coming out of the other head or something, you know, a load of tentacles and slime and stuff. I just like drawing that type of stuff. So it's like lots of teeth and things like that. I'm still working it out. Not too sure about sections of it. Maybe just have more tentacles coming off, or yeah, I'm not too sure. Let's see how it could work out as I go along. Lots of teeth here and there scattered about. I'm going to ink this piece, I think, and just see how far I can draw this one before I get on to the next. Yeah, I could have a commission, I'm not sure. It's through Fiverr.com, but I've just had messages so far, no actual order, so I'll just wait and see before I start sketching that. But it sounds like a cool idea, some kind of mutant cat, but we'll see if I get the order or not. Yeah, so I'm just tinkering around with this now. I'm just gonna go to the inking stage. Fairly soon. We had another tooth there. Lots of drips and dribbles. The background ain't going to be totally black. I'm just going to do maybe some quick ink marks here and there, and then possibly colour this one as well, which is something that I don't always do, but yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm always buying a few of these white card things just to draw on. I bought 2 more, and yeah, cheap paper card to draw on. And I've found that once you draw on it, you leave it a few years, like it doesn't go yellow like other papers, you know. It's like acid free, so it's good paper, cheap from Pound Shop. So yeah, this is the drawing that I've nearly finished inking. I'm not sure on the background whether I'm going to have any sorts of marks or anything. I've done some pencil marks, but I'm not too sure about that. It's just like details for now, and things like that on this drawing. But I really like this one. I wasn't too sure about this part of it, but it's turned out quite nice, especially with the eye and that, and all the slime coming off it and things like that. Some more drips. I think when you're drawing stuff like this, you've got to think about a lot of the shadows, and I want to do more shadows in between all these lines. just to help some of the raised areas. Try and work on little bits of the design here and there. All the detail there. I've got to rub away the pencil lines at the end. A lot of the detail. Some of the ink work's a bit messy, but I can clean that up as we go along. I just found a little case to put my acrylic paints and oil paints in. A couple of small brushes. I have to find some smaller ones that fit in there because these slightly don't, so yeah, them ones, but I can put them somewhere else. Yeah, and I could use that as a palette. This, well, I have been using it as a palette, but yeah, just a little simple plastic case. It was probably used for arts and crafts or beads or something, so yeah, I'll be using that to carry my paints around. So I just found some new additions to add to my paintbrushes in my little case, art case thing. Found these thin ones that I had in the shed. Going to be quite good for oil painting and things like that. Pink coloured, but I don't care. Still paintbrushes, you know. Quite like pink anyway. It's a good colour. Honest. And yeah, there's a larger brush there. But I quite like the points. I could maybe do some fine detailed work there and do some different textures and things. I found a whole lot of other paintbrushes. So there's like I don't know what you call them, flat end brushes or something, and another smaller pink brush there, and a larger one there with a point on it. Probably for different sorts of painting, acrylics and stuff, but I'm going to use them for oils and see how I sort of work them. So yeah, I found a few old paint brushes which I might use just for dry brushing or something. Yeah, probably will do. There's another little in there, I don't know, maybe try and use that. I'll just see how they go. So I'm in my shed right now. I'm just like looking at all the mess, things that I need to organise. I've got this big bike in the way. I just don't know where to put it, to be honest. It's quite a small shed, little box shed really. So I've got like a table there. I've got a small little desk cupboard there with everything on. I don't know whether to put that desk thing over on that wall and then get the bike out of the way, but then the only lights come from there, so I've got to decide what I want to do, because I need somewhere to work properly, and especially when the kids are off school, I need to just get down and work really and not get distracted. Obviously got to spend time with them, which I do, but it's about trying to keep doing work, because I'm working full time, so I've got to try and work as much as I can and still have family time and all that jazz, but it's tricky trying to balance it all. And things like, obviously when things go a bit like tits up, especially when I get depressed or anything like that, that usually throws a spanner in the works and I don't end up getting on with any work, to be honest. But yeah, if I try and keep this bit tidy, figure out where I can put that bike. I don't know, I was thinking of hanging it on the wall or something. I don't know, hang it on one of the wall. I need to get rid of that door, don't need that. Don't know. It's all very the barbecue there. I don't know if I can put that in the cupboard in the house, I don't know. I'll have to try and organise things. That ladder's in the way there. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot better than it used to look. there was boxes piled high to the ceiling in this room, but now it looks a little bit better. I just need to organise it a bit and make more of a workspace. I mean, I've got a room in the house, but I also sleep in there as well, so it's a bit of a problem. Yeah, trying to organise like a drawing room and a desk and things. I'm gonna have to think about things what I want to do, but I can't keep this mess like this really. I'll have to show you all my old paintings which I've sort of abandoned. Acrylic paintings. I think you've seen that one that I was working on, Strained Vampires, but there's other ones down here. I'll have to go through them. I'll probably do that in tomorrow's vlog. Right, so it's tea time. I haven't done really much today. I'm going to try and do some stuff after tea, but I've got to get on with tea and make a real good tea to eat. Yeah, whatever. I'm sure I'm going mad, but it's alright. Don't matter, does it? Anyway, we're going to get on with some work, some drawings maybe. I might come back in here in the shed, I don't know, we'll see what happens. I was going to rejoin the art group, but I might do that next week on Wednesdays, because I need to plan a lot of stuff out. I've got lots of art materials to sort through and things like that, so yeah. So I'm going to make my tea because I'm hungry, and I'll be back soon. So I'm here in my shed, as you can see by the paint splatters on this desk. I've got a quick commission to do, but I've got to sketch it out first, and it's like of a skull with a dagger through its head, so I'm going to draw it the usual style. It's a black and white illustration, so I've got to make a start on it. Now, they never said where it'll have like a full bottom jaw or anything, but I'll just draw the top half of the skull first and maybe work out where the knife's going. It might be straight down, or I usually like to do it at an angle with a knife, I don't know, so it comes out maybe the mouth. We'll see where, what happens. Just draw the skull eyes. You can roughly see the outline. Just sketching lightly with a 3B pencil. Just make the eye sockets a bit more eye shaped and not like round. I may do some gaps in the teeth. I'll see what I can do there. Maybe a crack there, like he's been hit in the head, or maybe the force of the dagger or the knife just going through the head, maybe. We'll see. Edge comes through there. Best thing about drawing these black and white illustrations is I don't have to colour them. I like to colour some, well, most times, but the black and white ones are fairly straightforward, and there's not usually many revisions to be done on the drawings. Just like minor changes usually. I do lots of shadow on the top of the eyes, eye sockets, and a bit of light at the bottom. So I'll probably leave like the bottom jaw off the the sketch for now, and I'll see whether he actually wants, whether this one looks exactly what he wanted. So we'll just see. Just trying to zoom in now. I've got a Pigma Micron 05, which is a medium thickness ink pen. Just try and draw the main outlines. I can fill everything in later. Definitely want to try and make that a severe looking crack on the skull, as well as the skull bit there cracking. Lots of cracks there. It's like the loss of 2 teeth there. Looking quite sketchy for now. Yeah. Drips and other sorts of stuff on the side. The knife blade through there. If we draw a bit the edge of the blade, you can see there. So I'm just working on this commission, and I'll probably show you some updates a bit later. So here's the basic sketch so far of this commission. I may expand it, I may redraw it, I don't know, but so far it's looking okay. I'm going to add maybe some shadows of the knife, a bit of cross hatching, more cracks there, and maybe a bit more hatching here, maybe some deep black marker maybe under there, and just add a bit more to it, jazz it up, maybe a thicker outline of the skull. Just see how it goes. I'm going to leave this vlog there for now, because I haven't really got much done today really. I'm hopeful tomorrow I may get on with quite a bit. But yeah, for now, thanks for watching. Cheers now.